Each year, we get to acknowledge the incredible spirit of entrepreneurship as it appears in unexpected places. To reveal this year's Special Award winner, please welcome Partner Lead of the Entrepreneur of the Year programme, Roger Wallace.
Through a lifetime of inspirational leadership, our next winner has demonstrated intelligence, resilience, and fundamentally entrepreneurial instincts. In the 1970s and 80s, she was a pioneering young lawyer, changing our world for the better through the courts. In 1990, she triggered a democratic revolution through the ballot box when she was elected the first female president of Ireland against all odds. She went on to serve with great distinction as the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, and now she's immersed in the battle of her life, nothing short of saving the planet from the catastrophe of climate change. Few people truly transform the country of their birth. Fewer people still leave a legacy on the global stage. Tonight, it is our privilege to celebrate the extraordinary energy and achievements of the 2021 Special Award winner, Mary Robinson.
All her life, Mary Robinson has tried to make a difference. Most of the time she succeeded, but even when she didn't, she kept on trying.
She showed that it was possible to be powerful, even within a society that told you that because you were a woman, you would not have a role to play.
Every aspect of our life was radically different from where it is today, and that's where Mary Robinson steps in.
As a senator and indeed as a lawyer, she campaigned for equal pay. She campaigned so that women like me had control over our own bodies. She got involved in landmark legal cases, one to decriminalize homosexuality, and years before that, a case which eventually gave women and people of no property the right to sit on juries.
She's a radical voice because she sees and spots things that require urgent attention. And she has both the courage and the foresight and the depth of intellect to be able to take them on, to be able to work with others and to be able to move them forward.
I want you to cast your mind back to the year 1990.
As a wonderful and outstanding president, she allowed young girls to believe that they too could be the face of Ireland, and maybe a more liberal and a more compassionate face.
The women of Ireland, instead of rocking the cradle, rocked the system.
Great politicians are people who walk in and you know they're in charge. A great leader makes you feel that you can solve this problem too. That gives you an ability to understand that you have to be part of that change.
I have such a sense of what the world must take responsibility for.
She always said she was the awkward voice, and she used that awkward voice to force us to look at injustice.
There must have been some reason why President Milosevic did not wish to meet me, because I certainly wished to meet him.
As an advocate for the hungry and the hunted, Mary Robinson has not only shone a light on human suffering, but illuminated a better future for our world.
So Mary is Irish, but really Mary is this incredible world citizen. I've met people through her and interviewed them on our podcast from every corner of the world, from tiny island nation states to rural parts of Africa. And Mary connects with and understands and pushes forward justice in all different parts of the world in a way that's really extraordinary and a way that's very necessary, because all of us together are facing this massive existential threat of climate chaos. So we need Mary.
This is a moment of real leadership, and it's a moment when, history will judge how we do it. It is doable.
Purpose-driven business is what's going to define this next era for all of us that are entrepreneurs. And there's no better person to teach us the importance of purpose-driven organizations, whether they're tiny startups or they're world organizations, than Mary Robinson.
Her son Aubrey said about her once, "Hey Mum, when are you going to get off the stage?" Well, whenever she does get off the stage, we can be sure that people like you and me and thousands, maybe millions all over the world will be people in whose lives she has indeed made a difference.
I dreamt a lot of dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to introduce live from Belfast this evening the 2021 Special Award winner, Mary Robinson. Mary, what does this award mean to you tonight?
I'm very honoured indeed, Avon, very honoured, because it connects me with everybody in the room there. I use my voice to talk about and sometimes to give out about the need to focus on climate justice, a more people-centred approach to climate. But wonderful people in the room, as we've heard, with their innovation, are dealing with issues of clean energy, issues of circular economy, issues of regenerative agriculture. So I hope you're all enjoying yourselves, because it's wonderful to be in your company, and I really feel very honoured to receive this award.
Mary, tonight is a celebration of Irish business. What message would you like to send out to the entrepreneurial community this evening?
I suppose my message is one that I give to a lot of audiences. I'll do it briefly. First of all, every one of us has to take the climate crisis very seriously in our lives. And that means we have to do something we weren't doing yesterday, more seriously. Secondly, get angry with those who aren't doing enough. Actually, make your voice heard, calling out people who aren't doing enough. And thirdly, and this is the most important, and actually entrepreneurs are very good at this, imagine this world we need to be hurrying towards. It's going to be a much healthier world. It's going to be a world where cities will not just have gardens and green, but also grow food vertically to meet a rising population. And it's going to be a much fairer world. So that's the world we all need to be working to.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Special Award winner for 2021, Mary Robinson.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful stuff. OK, we are taking our first break of the evening. When we come back, though, we have some silverware to hand out.